What's up, guys? It's your boy Dude, and today I wanted to talk real quick about the Triton Industries shares before they actually come out, which will be this week. So I just was thinking about it 'cause some new information came out where the initial price of these shares are going to be at 15 ped per share. Now, you can kind of look at that either as a good thing or a bad thing. You can look at it as a bad thing as okay, if they don't perform, then that's more ped that you have to spend, and your ped doesn't go as far as if it was like 10 ped per share. So you're not going to be able to get as many shares at the certain prices that you might be willing to go if you do get these shares. Or you can look at it as a good thing where basically that means more people will have more opportunity to get these shares because you basically have to spend more ped to get more shares because of the higher price point. So it might help keep the shares on the initial market when they first drop a little bit longer, which would be a good thing. And as well as if you they they, the land area might actually be at a higher value as well. And that might be why it's at 15. And if they perform better and they're a little higher, that's a good scenario to be in. So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, based on the mobs that are there and the people that go there, and then once these shares drop, the amount of people that are probably going to go there even more, the traffic will probably go up. So the shares will most likely pay out. And when the shares do pay out from just hunting mobs and people being there hunting mobs, I expect these shares to perform just as good as New Treasure Island and Calypso land shares as well. Now, here's the thing though. That land area also has the Sand King. Now, depending on how many people are farming the Sand King, that should increase the returns by a good amount, both in share value price and in interest earned from that area. Now, I'm basing this kind of off of the Crystal Palace events where when there was the events there, the interest went up a lot in a very short amount of time. And I'm thinking these shares might end up doing the same thing depending on how many people are farming the Sand King. Because if people can keep farming it on a consistent basis, I mean, the payout should be pretty good. So as long as not only the mobs are getting farmed there, but the overall boss is getting farmed too, that could be huge, and that could be higher value than New Treasure Island and Calypso shares. And that could put it almost on the same tier, if not the same tier, as the Crystal Palace shares. So I'm thinking based on this, I might put a halt on my Calypso shares and Crystal Palace shares at the moment just to get a small size of the Triton Industries ones because I think these guys should perform. I mean, the content's there, the money's there, the mob levels are there, the Sand King's there, and with all that together, I can see a, I can see a good amount of interest coming from a few shares. This could be one of the best performing shares potentially, depending on how the overall area performs. So I'm thinking when it comes to Triton Industries, I think it's definitely going to be a good idea to pick some up on the initial. I wouldn't go crazy because, again, you never know how they could perform. We can only speculate. But based on the land area that we can check out now, and the mobs, and what they drop, and the boss, and the amount of people, and if more people can go once the shares drop, because, I mean, think about it. If people keep picking up these shares too, they're probably more incentivized to go and hunt there because then they can offset their losses more because they'll hunt on the same area they're invested in and they're gaining the interest from it. So it would even be smart for shareholders that can go there and hunt. They should go there and hunt, and then that would help with their overall hunts, or at least in theory, it should help with their overall hunts as well. So I think these shares are actually going to perform and maybe even overperform to expectation. I would not be surprised if once these shares drop at 15, they go up a little over 20 and then come back down to maybe 16, 17. I think that could be a huge possibility as far as the Triton shares go. So I just wanted to make this quick video before the shares come out because I was thinking about this and I'm like, this could be a decent buy to the point where now I'm like, okay, let's put a hold on the other shares that I'm buying. I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna sell any of my shares that I have now. I'm just gonna take the PED that I was gonna put more into Crystal Palace and more into Cali. I'm just gonna put that into these new Triton shares for now, just to get an idea of how they can perform. Because who knows if they perform even better than the other shares I have, I'll just stick with those for a good amount of time and keep stacking those up because, I mean, you never know. And if they don't perform, then I'm only going to be putting in like 20 to 25% of what I was going to put into shares into other shares. So even if the worst happens, then it's not as bad because I didn't go as hard. But if they do perform really well, then I won't make as much as I could have or should have, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Something's better than nothing, and it's better than losing. So that's the way I see it. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video just because after that long video that I posted a few days ago or a day ago, a couple days ago, I wanted to keep this one kind of short. Just wanted to talk about the new shares real quick before they came out. Anyway, guys, let's take a look real quick. We really didn't spend like anything at all, to be honest. But I mean, we probably spent like what? Just real quick, just to get an idea. Yeah, we spent about like 3 or 4 ped only. So I mean, and we got like 3 ped right here in Strap anyway. So I mean, we're probably pretty broken even. We did just a quick one. I just wanted to take out some fouls while talking about the new shares. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Kind of short, but let me know in the comments what you think about these new shares and if you're going to be buying any or if you're going to wait. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.